Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam 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 Ganapataye. Figure out what I'm gonna do here. You know what else I want to figure out? I want to put something right here. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Hello, Ovi. How are you today? Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye. You remember a couple of days ago? Hello, I am, or Lamb. I remember a couple of days ago when a person came in and asked about the gateway experience. Well, I kind of knew a little bit about it already. It is in Orange soon. So I kind of did the research on it. And one of the techniques that they do is this visualization of a ring and a visualization of a ring. And then you bring it into the center and you unite the rings. Stop. Boom, boom, boom. I'm from the 80s. I watched Jurassic Park many times. Many times. I'm from Washington, United States of America. So, yeah. I don't know who Robert Monroe is, but speaking of the gateway experience, that they came up with the at the Monroe Institute, right? The HeartMath Institute. And so you can hit 0 point quick. Do you know what's at 0 point? Do you guys know what's at 0 point? Oh, wait. What's at 0 point? Come on, people. Now, yeah, now, and what? What else? What's at 0 point? What's at the very base of every single centerpiece of all the cells that make you? Okay, I dig that, Tim. Yeah, I can believe that. The 0 point is where God lives. Well, I don't want to say lives, resides, sits, is, bees, whatever. Jesus is only the king, mister, if you understand the true teachings. Do you understand the true teachings? Well, I guess he could be king for the lower level too. Jesus is king. Yeah, roll with that. What's the most important thing that Jesus taught you? I have seen The Conjuring, the older ones, not the newer ones. Yeast Bean. Everything Jesus teaches you is important, right? I dig that. I'm not really familiar what a Spinosaurus is, but I bet you it's cool. Remember when Jesus said, his apostles said, what did his apostles say? They said, I don't remember what they said to initiate his response, but he said, how long must I suffer you? What would you do? What would you do if this moment is the moment? Many are called, but few are chosen. Very few are ready for the meat. Hi, XYZ. There's somebody who's ready for the meat and not the milk. I was just talking about how Jesus told his followers, oh, how long must I suffer you? Like, how do you not know these things? It's right here in front of you. Pay attention. Sure, Professor, do your thing. Well, yeah, Obi, what else can we do at this point in the game? Yesterday was such a good day, super vibey. On Wednesday, my oldest daughter, Emmeline, comes from her dad's, and so we all hang out together and do things. Sometimes the vibes can be a little heavy because she comes from a space of lower vibrational frequency, but I'm pretty strong. Through the grace of God, of course, the grace of God. I don't claim it for myself. I don't want to be like, who was the one with, what was that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place back in the day? Not Eden, obviously. What was that place? It was gorgeous. It had big gardens. Talked about in the Bible, Babylonia, right? And it was beautiful. But then the king of Babylonia, I think that's the one, was actually a very enlightened king. But then he did this. He said, everybody come over, come check out my castle. Come check it out. Look what I did. Look what I did. Look at my gardens. Look what I created. Look what I did. Look what I did. And God said, oh, really? What you did? Let's take that back. It's not through us. Tim, yes, I tried astral projection in 2008, but I got scared. Oh, well, that's because you weren't ready yet. But you might be ready now, Tim. What's your sadhana? What is it? No, but Nabo is good too. Yeah, the Garden of Babylon. Yes, XYZ. That's what I'm talking about. And it was all good and fine and dandy until he started claiming the power as his own. That's where we err. You gotta be careful. Yes. And the story of it is in the Bible. And that talks about how all was well until he tried to boast and say that it was by his own making. We got to remember who's the creator here. And really, that's all we're here to do, is to relinquish I thought you wanted that piece of orange. Relinquish control. That's easier said than done, though, eh? Hi, little. Are you able to back away from your life and say, Lord, thy will be done? Yesterday, you guys, I don't know. Remember how I always say, I have no idea what's going on. All I know is that I'm here and this is really happening. And I'm to share it. Transparency, authenticity. Right, egotistical, not a good one. Not maybe, Tim. Not maybe you should revisit it, The time is now. Look around you. Remember who you are. Ooh, fats. What about the olive tree? I don't know. What about it? Tell me. Oh, Z. What's the point of being famous in the world if the heaven doesn't know your name? Exactly. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are. Who knows is correct, Obi. Obi, I feel a little stuck energy inside of you. What's going on? Wanker. That's a good one. You always come in here and say that, Andrea. Sing, Father Abraham question. You're tired. That's it. It's nice to meet you too, Eastby. Yeah, we're better together. Why are you so tired, my dear friend? I just got a message in my head that we're reading James right now. Right now. Learn to listen. Sing, Father Abraham. Ask me. I'm asking you. What do you mean? Oh, did you massage your stuff, man? Don't let that stuff permeate in your muscles. What is beyond heaven and hell? Most of the religion restricts. Well, we're not talking religion, right? XYZ. Religion is not source. Religion is something that man created to try to understand, corral, harness. I don't know what they tried. Thank you, Obi. I was trying to think of that name the other day. So my kids, right? Like I have 7 kids, and the first 4 were really sportsy. I mean, the next 3 might be too, but they're still in younger age groups. But my oldest daughter, she lettered in almost every sport. The second daughter, cheerleading and softball. Boom, boom, boom. Third daughter, volleyball. She liked softball too, but then ridiculous COVID hit, which screwed a lot of things up for those kids, for the younger of the 4. Anyways, yeah. So I can roll with that. Heaven and hell. Yeah. Well, I mean, that only makes sense, right? But are you ever really separated from God? Like for real? Why did you retract your message, Andrea? Talk to me about it. It's cool. We're here. Oh, there it is. Sing now. We're going tiger hunting. Tongue right immune catch. How old are you? I don't really understand what you're saying. Okay, don't squirrel too much, Lindsay. Ooh, Daniel. Life is good, huh? Finally, be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another, love as brethren. Be pitiful, be courteous, not rendering evil for evil, or railing for railing, but contrariwise, blessing, knowing that ye are thereunto called, that ye should inherit a blessing. Give, and you shall receive. Yes, I can agree with that, Obi, for sure, for sure. It's like that chapel that Michelangelo did or whatever, right? God's hand is like, come on. And man's hand is like, oh, maybe. Like, grab the hand. What you doing? Read the verse 11, 12 through 25 in the King James Version. From James? From the book of James? I don't think actually, no, not from the book of James, because the book of James is only five chapters, 4 chapters. Yeah, exactly. Okay, ready, go. James, a servant of God, of the Lord Jesus Christ, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. This is a message for us. Everybody wake up, listen. I need to know what book you're talking about, Fats. You know, that's my mom's nickname when she was younger, Fats. So I like that. Welcome in. I love you. I hope you know that. I'm sure you do know that already. Let's see. Religion is the way of life. Otherwise, I think it will call as a sect or a school of thought. Yeah, sure. XYZ for sure. All those things for sure. We just have to be careful with the word religion. I mean, we don't really have to be careful with the word religion, but we have to understand that when we mention the word, slow down. When we mention the word religion or God, people automatically go to the programming that they have been programmed with. So careful. Oh, Fats, I don't know where that is. The fig tree. You're talking about when Jesus is talking about, the time because of the fig tree. And then he was like, you're not going to bear fruit. That one. There is no God except we simply don't fucking know the answer of the universe. Oh, yes. 100% Levi. I agree with you. No, I say this constantly. I don't know what's going on. I think Islam is amazing. Drippy, thank you. Mark 11. Thank you, Fats Down. Did you say Mark 11 and I just was tripping? No. Okay. We can read Mark 11 real quick. Let's do that. It's just one. I'm going to read the whole thing of James because it's because it's to us. It's a message to us. So we got to remember these things. 11, 12 through 25. Here it is. 12 through 25. We got it right here. And on the morrow, when they were come from Bethany, he was hungry. Okay. And there's a colon. And seeing a fig tree afar off having leaves, he came, if haply he might find anything on there. And when he came to it, he found that there was nothing but leaves, for it wasn't time yet. And Jesus answered and said unto it, no man eat fruit of thee hereafter forever. And his disciples heard it. And they came to Jerusalem, and Jesus went in the temple and began to cast out them that sold and bought in the temple. Could you imagine? What are you even doing? Supposedly this is like a sacred place. The whole place is a sacred place. It's the same thing, the fig tree and casting out. Okay, hold on. Bought the temple, overthrew the tables and the money changers and the seats of them that sold doves. I would not suffer that any man should carry any vessel through the temple. And he taught, saying unto them, is it not written, my house shall be called of all nations the house of prayer, but ye have made it a den of thieves. And the scribes and chief priests heard it and sought how they might destroy him, for they feared him, because all the people were astonished by his doctrine. Yay, Sam! Woo! That's great! I'm going to get such news as well in a couple of days. And the scribes and chief priests heard it, and they sought how they might destroy him. See, the sophists, the programmers of the world, they don't want you to know anything other than what they have programmed you to know. Okay? And when evening was come, he went out of the city. And it was the morning, as they passed by, they saw the fig tree dried up from the roots. And Peter, calling to remembrance, saith unto him, Master, behold, the fig tree which you cursed is withered away. And Jesus answering said unto them, have faith in God. Boom. For verily I say unto you, that whosoever shall say unto this mountain, be removed, and be thou cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe that those things which he saith shall come to pass, he shall have whatsoever he saith. How do you think about that? It's literally Jesus telling you that you are creating your own reality. Can you wrap your mind around that? Because Jesus wasn't here to teach you to wait for him to come back and save your funky booty. No, he was teaching you that you are the creator. You are the light of the world to shine so bright like diamond in the sky. I know that's a lot, but we can do this. Therefore, I say unto you, what things soever you desire when you pray, believe that you receive them and you shall have them. Manifestation, shabinga, shabango. But you have to understand that you have to be in alignment. It's a thing. Your chakras, your nadis, your temple, you can eat whatever it is you want to eat. So I'm not going to judge you on that. But you have to remember and you have to learn how to read your own body. Like, are you too heavy to receive messages, or are you too light to stay grounded? You'll learn these ways. That's why sometimes I eat meat, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I eat snacky snacks, sometimes I fast. Sometimes I smoke marijuana, sometimes I don't smoke marijuana. Sometimes I only drink smoothies, sometimes I don't drink smoothies. It's all a thing. Sometimes I work out, sometimes I don't work out. Sometimes I go hiking, sometimes I don't go hiking. Figure it out. Your temple. How do you build it? How do you build your temple? Fats, he did it so he could explain the story to you. He made sure that the apostles heard him. He walked up to the tree, wanted fruit. He probably was hangry, right? Give the guy a Snickers. He was probably hangry and he was like, nobody gonna eat from you. You know what I mean? Just randomly. I don't think he was I'm going to kill this tree. No, I think he was hungry and there was no fruit on it. And he was like, well, bang goes that theory. He set an example. Exactly. Obi. Yes, exactly. And then, so he withered it. And see how in the verse it said, and the apostles heard it. They went away. He did his thing in the temple. People were like, well, we're going to kill this guy because he has bright lights. Hey. Right? Yes. It could have been a Darth Vader voice. Obi-Wan. And when they walked back through, one of the apostles, it was Peter. Peter said, look, that tree that you cursed, it's dead. What does that mean to Peter? And then Jesus goes on to teach, whatever you say can be if you believe, but you have to believe. Could you believe that you could walk by a tree and be like, die? Do you believe that you could do that? These are these things. These are these things. Jesus is trying to teach you that you can do these things. In the Bible, it says, you will do greater miracles than I have done. Believe it and do it. Stop messing around. Because if you keep messing around, you're going to get caught, which pants down, and you're going to get in big trouble. You're going to get in big trouble. It's not that you're going to get in big trouble either. What's going to happen is you're going to suffer. Why would you want to suffer? No suffering needed, okay? And so everybody is always like, why don't you wear your hair down? Da, da, da. This is my hair. This is why I don't wear my hair down. Do you see this hair? This is ridiculous hair. What is this? All of this hair is shorter than the rest. Aww. This is my crazy hair. That's okay. I love it. I'm in love with myself, so it works out. Only I have a lot of hairs everywhere now. Get off of there. So that's the reason for the fig tree. Does that make sense, Fats? It's only so you can see signs and wonders. And remember, Jesus tells you, I'm telling you all these things now. That way, when it comes to pass, you'll be like, oh, my brother, he already told me about that. But you have to believe. And you can't just believe either. It's got to be like your faith, like your belief pattern, like what you need to do. We're going tiger hunting. All right. I don't think it did. Don't think it did. All right, now we're going to read James, okay? I'm just about to blow your mind just a little bit. So remember, we are all part of the 12 tribes, Okay. James, a servant of God and the Lord Jesus Christ, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. We are all from the 12 tribes all over the place. Yeah, let's focus on James. Hold me accountable, Obi. My brethren, I'm going to ad-lib a little bit too. My brothers. Did you know that mankind is all of us? It's not female and male gendered. It's mankind. So when they say brothers, it's all of us. Does that make sense? I hope you guys know that. My brethren, my brothers, count it all joy when you fall into many temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. Allah is God. Yes. Yes. But let patience have her perfect work. That's interesting, eh? That you might be perfect and entire, whole, wanting nothing. Do you want things in your life? I don't have my Torah on me. It's in my books. My house flooded. I would love to do that though. You can do it. Oh, no, you can't. It's not like that. We got to get on a different platform where we can all talk together. Let patience have her perfect work, that you may be perfect. Now, the word is may, because it's up to you. It's your choice. And entire, wanting of nothing. Listen, if any of you lack wisdom, wisdom is different than knowledge. Okay, wisdom is philosophia. What is Sophia? Sophia is your inner parts, Holy Spirit, however you want to do it, Mama, however you want to do it. Okay. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth it not, and it shall be given to him. Ask and you shall receive. Hands down, doesn't matter. Remember, we're not preaching religion here. These are the mysteries of God. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, for he that wavereth is like the wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. When you want something in your existence, you don't say, oh, I really want this tape. Oh, maybe I don't deserve the tape. Maybe I'll get it next time. But I really want this tape. Man, maybe next time. Waves of the sea. Stop doing it. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. You cannot get anything out of that. And when you guys got to remember that God is inside of you, the Lord is inside of you, it's all inside of you. So when we're referring to God, don't think of something outside of yourself, because it's not there. So when you're wanting something inside of yourself, ask God, which means what? Ask inside of yourself. It's manifestations, creation. You are creators, creation, creating. How does that make you feel? You're pretty powerful, but the people around here have taught you that you're not. Why? Programming. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Let the brother of low degree rejoice in that he is exalted, but the rich in that he is made low, because as the flower of the grass, he shall pass away. Everyone will, okay? For the sun is no sooner risen with a burning heat, but it withereth the grass, and the flower thereof falleth, and the grace of the fashion of it perish. So also shall the rich man fade away in his ways. You know what Jesus taught? Jesus, yes, the double mind is in all of us. Well, right, Obi? Ego, heart, double mind, stop it. You see that? What does Jesus say? Jesus says that we're meant to cast our lots together and disperse accordingly, and so we can all live righteously with wanting nothing, because we all have sufficient enough. That's what he's meaning when he talks about like the rich man. It's because they hoard it all for themselves. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation. For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord has promised to them that love him. Where's the Lord again? Inside of yourself. What must you do? Love the Lord your God with all your mind, heart, and soul. That means to love yourself with all being of amazingness. Do you remember how to love yourself? Do you? Hi, mister. Let no man say when he is, I love this verse. Listen to this verse very slowly. This is one of my favorites. Okay. Yes, XYZ, well, Riot runs on frequency. We know these things. These are for lower, what would the word be? This is to assist the masses, right? Because everybody knows. Anyways, listen to this. I like this. This is one of those shebangers that if you can see this, you can hear this, you'll be like, okay, ready? Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. Listen, for God cannot be tempted. I mean, right? Exactly, mister. Yes, exactly. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. Now, I'm not extremely interested in the end part where it says, neither tempteth he any man. I'm interested in this part. For God cannot be tempted. What it's saying is saying, okay, I shouldn't eat this, but God is tempting me. Okay, and I do not consent. I love you, T. We're good. Okay. It does make sense if you open your mind. Okay, so I want this. God tempts me with such good things, but God cannot be tempted. It's showing you that you are God. I'll read it again. Now read it again with the filter of knowledge that you are God. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God, for God cannot be tempted with evil. Why would that verse be right there? For God cannot be tempted with evil if you're not God. Hello. Can you see this? I hope you can see it. I can see it. It's cool. It's cool if you can. No man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. Yeah, man is God, yes. Religion does cause war. Religion is created by man. Religion is a no bueno situation. But religion also has assisted the world in falling in too low of a level of vibration. So, hi, awkward. I mean, sure, Obi. Yes, mister, you are. Yes. But you have to understand these things and you have to hold the faith and you got to be clear and you got to love. Have you ever felt pure love? Have you ever felt pure love? It's an interesting thing. Now, that pure love you are to have for every stranger in this entire world. Do you? But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin. And sin, when it is finished, brings forth death. There is only one God, correct? Hi, Razor. Right, Obi, it is. And if you do, Razor, keep going because we are meant to do that. We are meant to love and 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 love. And that's it. Love, 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 love. It's weird, but it is. Feet leads to the dark side. I had a cryptic dream about KMB. I love your name. A cryptic dream about love and family. Lester, do you think that the dream can impact your lives? Of course, it's different dimensions that you're playing on. Mister, as soon as we wake up to love, guess what's going to happen? There will be no more killing. We got to remember these things. Hi, Augie Doggy. We like to party. I'm great. Yes. That's what I thought, Obi. That's what I thought. Well, you can't have fear. Fear is a no-go. Do not err, my beloved brothers. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness. Do you see that? No variableness. That means that you and 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 you are the same thing, just in different versions, different steps of ascension, different understandings of mentality, different levels of existence, the whole thing. But we are all one. Neither shadow of turning, because it's all one. Of his own will begat he us with the word of truth, that we should be a kind of first fruits of his creatures. Are you a first fruit of the Lord? Are you, though? For real? You gotta be real here. There's no time for lying anymore. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of God. Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your soul. What does engrafted mean? It means it's given into you, inside of you, like it's there. You just, all I really want is you. It's just there, waiting for you. It's like the treasure. Remember how all these parables that Jesus gave, right? Oh, I know, Obi, it's horrible. Let's not do that anymore. But ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own self. You must act out the word. What is the word? The word is charity. Do you know what charity really means? It means to not judge each other. That's what charity means in the old school dictionary. Not to judge each other. What else do you got to do? You got to love all of everybody, your neighbors, everything. It's interesting. Rangan, the proof is inside of you. That's all you got. Haha, mister. No, I don't. I mean, sure, but no. All I really want is you to remember who you are. That's what I want. But be doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. See, it says here that if you're not doing the word and you're only hearing the word, you're deceiving. But who are you deceiving? You're only deceiving yourself. You're not deceiving anybody else, just you. Do you want to walk around in the darkness still? Knock it off. Let's wake up. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was. Right. Lust is known as the real enemy of the human, shrouds his wisdom and misdirects the senses, responsible for sorrow it can only handle. I can believe that. XYZ, for sure. Yeah, and redirection, all the time. Which is like devotion. Redirection, it's like devotion, right? Well, emotion, it's an energy in motion. Anything in this world is an enemy of God. You do know that. Anything outside of you is an enemy of God. Mister. But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty and continue therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, this man shall be blessed in his deeds. It is our birthright to live a glorious, amazing life. I am living the best life that I've ever lived in all my lives. Right here, right now. Why? Because I've learned how to be here now and to release control. You don't got control of nothing. Nothing. Hi, Henry. Yay. I'm glad to see you too. If any among you seem to be religious and bridleth not his tongue, but deceiveth his own heart, this man's religion is vain. Listen to this. Ready? Here's our example of religion. Let's do this. Bang, bang. Pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father is this: to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world. Unspotted from the world. And to visit the people who need help. We are man created God, Rangan. God. Source. Focal point, 0. It's unmentionable. It's unknowable. Ooh, who's Terry Davis? That's a good person. I hope so. Chapter 2, my brethren, have not the faith of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Lord of glory, with respect of persons. Okay? That was weird. This is, I gotta go because I have to make a phone call, and it's actually a really important phone call. And the internet is being